Imagine a car speeding down the highway, engine roaring, the driver reckless. This tragic story highlights the severe consequences of drinking and driving. A recent incident involved a drunk driver who hit 120 MPH, resulting in a devastating accident. 2 innocent lives were lost. How can we understand these high-speed pursuits and their dangers? Let's break it down. First, we explore the patrol aspect. Police cars are designed for high-speed chases. They feature powerful engines, enhanced handling, and advanced technology. Officers are trained to manage these high-stress situations. Next, understand the performance component. High-speed driving requires skill. Drivers must make quick decisions under pressure. Yet when alcohol is involved, judgment is impaired. This leads to dangerous choices and catastrophic results. Let's consider an example. A police officer may chase a suspect speeding away. They push their car's limits to keep up. However, if the suspect is intoxicated, their ability to react decreases dramatically. This creates a volatile scenario. In our tragic case, a drunk driver went from 0 to 120 mph in moments. The driver lost control, crashing into innocent victims. This shocking event reminds us of the importance of sober driving. We can't ignore the responsibilities of drivers on the roads. The data is alarming. Thousands die each year due to drunk driving. Patrol units are working hard to reduce these statistics, making our roads safer. To summarize, the combination of high-speed chases and alcohol is deadly. Always choose safety over thrill. If you or someone you know struggles with alcohol, seek help. Together we can prevent future tragedies. Please never drink and drive. For more information, visit insert resource link and make a difference today. As we delve deeper, let's consider the emotional impact on families affected by such tragedies. Imagine parents receiving a call in the middle of the night, shattering their sense of security. Their world crumbles, filled with grief and anger over reckless decisions made by a driver under the influence. These families bear the heavy burden of loss, grappling with the void left by loved ones taken too soon. Each day becomes a reminder of moments that could have been, birthdays missed, and holidays spent in silence instead of joy. The pain is palpable, a mixture of sorrow and helplessness as they question why someone would choose to drink and drive. One must also recognize the broader societal consequences tied to these personal tragedies. Communities rally in support of families, yet they also grapple with feelings of fear and vulnerability on the roads. Events once cherished, like gatherings and celebrations, now carry an air of trepidation as the specter of drunk driving looms large. Schools implement educational programs, hoping to instill awareness in younger generations about the perils of alcohol consumption and driving. The message becomes clear. It is not merely private families who suffer. Entire neighborhoods endure the ripples of these senseless acts. Civic discourse revolves around legislation and stricter penalties as public outcry mounts for a safer, more responsible culture. It is imperative to transform pain into purpose, urging individuals to take a stance against this preventable scourge. Activism rises as communities unite for awareness campaigns, candlelight vigils honoring lost lives, pushing for change through advocacy. These collective efforts serve as a poignant reminder that while one person may make the choice to drink and drive, the repercussions reach far beyond themselves, affecting countless lives and creating a lasting legacy of grief. We must also shed light on the role of education in preventing such tragedies. Schools and community programs emphasize the dangers of drunk driving through workshops and interactive sessions, aiming to instill a sense of responsibility in young minds. These initiatives cultivate a culture of safety and awareness, encouraging discussions about the implications of alcohol consumption and driving. By engaging students in these conversations, we empower them with knowledge, fostering a generation committed to making safer choices. In conclusion, we must recognize that the fight against drunk driving is a collective responsibility, urging everyone to visualize the potential impact of their actions. By fostering awareness, encouraging prevention, and committing to sober driving, we can create a safer future for all. Together, let's protect our roads and save lives. The emotional devastation felt by the families creates an indelible impact that reverberates through their lives and the community. Many grapple with unanswered questions, seeking closure in the aftermath of such heart-wrenching loss. As the community mourns, memories of the lost loved ones become treasures for those left behind, a bittersweet reminder of joy intertwined with grief. Each story shared among friends and family reinforces the significance of these individuals, urging others to recognize that every victim represents a life of untold potential forever altered by a fleeting, reckless choice. Understanding this depth of suffering is essential to motivating transformational change in behaviors surrounding drinking and driving. By rallying together in support of education and awareness, communities can forge a stronger front against this pervasive issue. Initiatives designed to engage youth in conversations about personal responsibility can sow seeds of change that flourish as they mature. The more informed our youth are about the dangers associated with drunk driving, the less likely they are to patronize such reckless behaviors when faced with temptations. Empowering individuals through knowledge cultivates a shared understanding that extends beyond mere statistics. It humanizes the issue and reminds us all of our obligation to one another. Every step taken towards enlightenment and discussion contributes to a culture that values safety over adrenaline, breaking the cycle of grief and loss that too often defines these tragedies. As we work toward a future with fewer accidents caused by impaired drivers, collaboration between law enforcement, community organizations, and educational institutions will be crucial. Each stakeholder plays a role in crafting comprehensive strategies that address not only the immediate risks of drunk driving, but also the societal factors that contribute to it. Community forums can serve as platforms for dialogue where citizens share experiences and ideas while advocating for change. Police departments can enhance educational outreach, emphasizing the importance of sober driving through engaging workshops tailored to youth, thereby turning knowledge into action. With shared determination, these collaborative efforts hold the potential to redefine our roads for future generations. Together, we are crafting a narrative that prioritizes safety, community bond, and mutual responsibility to ensure that the tragedy of drunk driving becomes a distant memory, replaced by a thriving culture of awareness and respect for life. Through continued advocacy, education, and open dialogue, we can transform the tragic stories into powerful catalysts for change, paving the way to a safer and brighter tomorrow. Let each of us recommit to the cause, knowing that our collective voices can safeguard lives, honor lost loved ones, and instill hope where fear once reigned. As the community navigates this challenging path toward healing, it's essential to remember that every effort counts, no matter how small. Support groups form to help families process grief, sharing their stories in a safe environment, while candlelight vigils become gatherings of solidarity and remembrance. The shared experience fosters connections as individuals uplift one another, finding strength in unity against the perils of drunk driving. Through these gatherings, the flames of hope shine brightly, illuminating a collective resolve to inspire change and promote sober driving as a vital social norm. As discussions proliferate about creating safer roads, it's vital to engage all community members in this mission, urging everyone to partake in promoting responsible driving habits. Workshops and seminars can serve as foundational tools, bringing together adolescents, parents, and community leaders to foster an environment where sober driving is deemed a shared value. Through storytelling, those affected by drunk driving can share their experiences, allowing others to grasp the severity of the consequences born from a single choice. This collective voice reinforces the notion that road safety is not merely an individual endeavor, but rather a communal responsibility, ensuring that every driver is aware of the potential repercussions of their actions. Such initiatives cultivate a culture of vigilance and accountability, empowering individuals to intervene when necessary and promoting conversations surrounding alcohol consumption and its dangers. The active involvement of the community ultimately weaves a safety net, protecting against the tragedy of impaired driving. By championing these values, we can steer societal behavior toward a long-term commitment to safety, compassion, and responsible decision-making, ensuring that future generations inherit a legacy of care and awareness on our roads. As we deepen our understanding of the emotional and societal toll of drunk driving, it becomes imperative to amplify the voices of those who have experienced such profound loss. Storytelling sessions can become powerful platforms where families share their journeys, illuminating the stark realities of living with grief. These narratives not only honor the memories of loved ones, but also serve as cautionary tales, embedding the risks of reckless choices into the minds of listeners. By facilitating these dialogues, we create a ripple effect that can reach beyond individual experiences, fostering empathy and solidarity within the community. Furthermore, engaging local artists to express these themes through music, art, and theater can capture the hearts of a wider audience, ensuring that the message resonates and galvanizes action. In doing so, we transform pain into art, evoking feelings that inspire change and reinforce the mantra that every decision made behind the wheel carries weighty consequences. Each artistic expression reinforces the urgency of our cause, inviting all to participate in a cultural shift towards safety and accountability on the roads. As we unite in remembrance, let us also acknowledge the critical role of technology in enhancing road safety. Innovations such as ride-sharing apps, breathalyzers, and advanced driver assistance systems pave the way for a future where responsible choices are more accessible. By leveraging these tools, we can fortify our collective commitment to saving lives and ensuring our roads are safe for all. In the wake of these tragedies, let us remember that together we can forge a world where the heartache of drunk driving is diminished through education, advocacy, and community support. By prioritizing safety and compassion, we can become stewards of change, ensuring that every journey is taken with care, preserving lives